I change my number, right? What happens to that number? It's like a football jersey. It doesn't get retired. Do you know what I mean?
Like, hang up the 0410.
yeah. So 23rd. It's been a month since Halloween.
Yeah.
And there was.
Well, I haven't been on the episode. Yeah. What do you mean? I can't just like pop in and just be like, by the way, we're to Halloween.
Oh yeah, true. That's it.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, 2 new segments. We've got the Then and Now and Corporate Starter Packs. But before that, Trap the Week, we got me and Miguel. We have Rowie.
G'day.
We have Nathan Cleary on the other sofa. We don't have Sen, but look who we have, Mr. Kushagra Kundra. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's good to be back. A little bit nervous though. You know, back on the couch, seeing all these lights, 2 official cameras now. Just want to point that out. You know, we're no longer using an iPhone. You're going to see very clear photo quality on both sides. Maybe not to Ro because he's not a fan of the Canon.
Ro preferred iPhone 12 we were using over the big Canon camera we have.
Recording in 1080p as well. These are 4K bad boys. These are good cameras. But I am back and I've got some yarns to tell. The first yarn that I want to do is actually a correction of a story. So,
it's a good start.
Yeah, as you know, I think maybe like a couple of months ago, I came on from SF and I told you about my dad's fight against LG, where he took them to tribunal and he basically got a nice refund, a nice little paycheck back.
This is over faulty TV.
Over a faulty TV, correct. There was a whole debacle. They went for months. I said LG was taken to court. That was incorrect. So it was the good guys that were taken to the tribunal, which is why when I mentioned that when my dad went to the good guys and you were like, why the fuck did he go to the good guys after?
Yeah.
That's why he went after, because good guys were the ones that were being, taken at court. So anyway, I walk in, coming back from my flight, I see another huge fuck off LG box in the garage. And here I'm thinking, what's going on here? What's going on here?
He's come crawling back to LG.
I walk into the living room and bang, it hits me again. A big LG TV is standing right in the living room. And so now I'm asking him, what's going on here? What have we done? And my dad's like, I've got the one model up. And he somehow absolutely finagled another deal. I don't know if this was the good guys. I think it was a different store. But he's got another like 2K off this LG G5. Apparently new panel, new model, best TV in the business right now. Honestly, no issues and it looks pure class. So I will say so far, we did lose. We won the battle, but we have gone back to them, which does hurt a little.
They've won the war. They've got your money.
Yeah. Who really won in this one? I think LG kind of won.
But look, I'll be honest, right? I don't really care about this LG TV. But what I do care about is how your dad is consistently able to get thousands of dollars off. Yeah. Are you putting massive mayo on this? Because I'd like to think that I, do a little bit of haggling myself. I dabble, in a bit of back and forth.
JB Hi-Fi chat.
Yeah, JB Hi-Fi chat in person potentially as well, Wow. And these guys do not budge. Like they do not budge because I'm not here buying like 10 different things. I'm buying one thing and basically saying, what's your best price? They're not saying, oh, here's $2,000 off the TV. I've never heard that before.
They never give it to my dad straight up. It's not like they look at him and be like, oh, I'm terrified. Here's $2,000 off. Goodbye. But like my dad's there for hours. Like he goes to different stores back and forth, like JB Harvey, good guys. And he's like trying to get the best deals. And so like, for example, you get a quote from the Harvey Norman, write it down on a piece of paper, goes to JB Hi-Fi. This is what Harvey Norman's offering me. And it's just like a back and forth.
No, but the problem is, I swear I've done this before and they just say, all right, go with Harvey Norman.
Well, okay. The one thing that my dad, that I've noticed he's been doing is he's been finding Brown Brothers that are also selling the products. Now, he, also famously a brown man too. I think
very famously.
I think there's a bit of a connection there.
Right.
And so like my dad's there, he also does kind of like sweet talk them as well, kind of in a sense being like, tell me about the specs, I want to know your knowledge of this TV and why I should buy it. Even though he's fully aware this is the best TV in the market. And so then you kind of build that rapport and then it's like, I can offer you a bit more of a discount. Actually, I can chuck in an SD card free. Now, when we bought this camera, I wanted to go in store when I came back and buy the camera myself. Now, we bought it online. Ro, you did some price matching online, which was a pretty straightforward price match, but I thought I could get it down.
Too conventional, you say.
I thought I could get it down to triple digits instead of the 4 digits, but we'll never know now.
We actually might know. Because I want you to go to Good Guys or whatever, JB Hi-Fi, and let's go. This is JB Hi-Fi 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, you talk the talk.
Let's see Kush get it down. Where's the camera? $1,500?
Yeah.
You said you can get it down to $999.
Well, it was $12.49. Just to let's
On
get that
sale.
going. Yeah, on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think you can get $300 off the camera
I could have
buying
gone
nothing
$9.99.
else?
I think so.
Next week we're gonna do this after the show, all right? And we're gonna see actually whether that's possible or not. Because I am in disbelief that this is.
No, but Ro, what are
able.
you buying? Because he's buying what? Multiple $1,000 TV.
That's the thing.
It's a big sale. So, you're buying iPhone cables or something. What are you buying?
This TV is very expensive, right? This is
Yeah.
not like
All right. We get it. We get it.
He's
It's a
doing well in the-
beautiful TV. That's all I'm saying. That's why they're more willing to chuck out discounts. And there's also timing, right? We're close to Black Friday.
Mm.
Some of these stock needs to get out. That's why.
So is there a new model coming in, you're saying?
No, but the garbage stock gets out. Like these things will sell already. If it's top of the
is
range,
true.
they don't need to sell it.
Yeah, this is new stock. Honestly, it's been 2-3 times when my dad has like spoken to a Brown brother. So I think there's like some connection there.
No, we'll go fun. JB Hi-Fi, there's no Brown Brothers is the problem.
Well, I don't know
They're
how
all
he-
goths with like multiple piercings and like yellow hair. You know what I mean? It's very hard to relate. We're not in the same world.
That is true. Oh, I mean, maybe one of us could dress like a vampire and walk in there. And
Actually, to be fair, I've worked JB Hi-Fi before, so I do have that.
there you go.
know?
We just need
Probably
to
saw
find-
Kush's dad. Targeted you, bro.
Maybe we just need to call up JB Hi-Fi and see if we can talk to like, some Arup or Raj.
Look, I would love to do a challenge where we like see who can get the best deal.
But then not buy it? Because are we actually going to buy it?
No, of course not. But we just need to get the receipt because if you go to a brother
Yeah.
or a sister at JB Hi-Fi, they print you out the receipt and then you take that price that they've given you and go to the front and buy it. So you just take that piece of paper and chuck it in the bin. You don't need to buy anything.
Give it to someone.
Yeah, give it to
It's a
someone.
good deal for you.
We could buy and just return it as well. Literally straight after. We're like, no, we're not happy with this product.
No, we'd never do that.
That seems fraudulent.
We would never do
We're
that.
not about that. Anyway, sorry, Kush, I've derailed you. Next
The TV
yarn.
good? TV good?
TV's
all well and good?
Oh, TV's actually spectacular. We're doing a lot of tests here, 4K content, Dolby Vision, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, I've got another quick yarn. Obviously coming here, first of all, the roaming plan that I'm on is like shocking. It's terrible. I get 5 gigs a month and I get like 400 calls and texts and I paid like 15 USD. Shocking. Not good at all. Because normally it's like 5 gigs a day or something like that.
Oh, dude, I was living on 5 gigs a month for years.
Like unroaming or?
Yeah, unroaming. yeah. Trust me, if you need some tips on how to save some data, I'll have you.
Well, that was my problem because like
I remember 1 or 2 times, bro. It's like, I'm about to leave. Call me if you need. I don't have data. Like, what do you mean, bro? It's 2025.
It's pretty bad. So yeah, you got 5 gigs of roaming. And
You're not
I've
on
never heard of limited calls and text.
is it that
That is actually like 20, 15 levels of.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised. And so in the end, I was like, I don't like this where I kept turning my data on and off and I'd wait like an hour or two and then be like, you know what, let me just check what
This is in America, right?
No, this is here.
Oh, here. You're
when I
roaming
came
here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, brother's SIM card or something, I don't know.
Well, that's why I bought a prepaid SIM card. So I paid like $13 Optus and they got like 75 gigs of data. It was clean. I didn't have to worry about data. But with that, I've got a new number for like just a month. So I'm not using that number. But before that, because I bought it like 1 week in. So before that, obviously I was taking the train. I was like out in places. Dude, taking the train, like raw dogging the train and just like sitting
No
there.
data?
No data. Like I don't have my headphones because I didn't bring them. They're Bose headphones. When you're not bringing them when you're going out. So I'm just sitting there on the train. There's only so much you can do with those 4 digits. That's literally all you can do. It actually is like tough. I don't know how you did it, Ro, but like without the data, it's fucking tough. Even at the barbers, 40 minutes. I'm watching 2 people get their hair cut and I'm just sitting there going like, what do I do?
Twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah, because you can't leave. You're going to lose your spot. So what are you going to do? And then the other thing with this new number, the moment I got it, the next day I'm getting spam calls. Bro, I haven't even used the number. Like, I'm not even using it. I'm getting like this thing being like, hey, which is also kind of scary. It's like, hey, your visa's expired.
Yeah.
And then it's like press 1 to like renew or press 2. Like it's obviously fake. And then it goes
Numbers go back into the system.
What do you mean?
Like numbers are like a.
So you're saying
Like-
once upon a time someone had Kush's temporary number.
Like there are stories of like people.
This is that's like a refurbished number?
Yeah, you probably got a refurbished number if you haven't done anything and it's in spam calls. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Do you know this was the thing?
I didn't know this.
Yeah,
system.
people have like.
But it makes sense, kind of.
Does it?
Yeah, if
How
I
many
change,
numbers
if I
are there?
change my number,
Yeah.
right, What happens to that number? It's like a football jersey. He doesn't get retired. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Hang up the 0410.
yeah. So like, they just goes back into the pool, and then it comes out again at some later date. Like, there's stories of people like getting celebrities' numbers, like old celebrity numbers.
Gotcha. So like historically, this was probably someone's number and it was spammed. And
Yeah, he was probably signing up to all sorts of things.
Now
That makes sense because how many number variations are there?
I think there's a lot of.
No, because in the first 2 digits always 04.
yeah,
So that's what now
so there's
20
6
million.
digits.
I think. Oh,
Is there 10
no,
digits? in
100
that
million.
one?
ten
Yeah,
digits.
Yeah, so there's 8. It's 8 factorial now. What's that? Do
it's
the
not 8
math.
factorial,
Look at the
brother.
wrong guy, brother.
Whatever. I did 2 years.
There's a lot of numbers, and I'm sure a lot of people said it does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it does make sense. But anyway, I was at the barber's as well. This is just another random thing. So I was sitting there for 40 minutes. There's a guy waiting, next to me as well. I was paying attention to like very minute, like little things because obviously no data. So this guy.
It sounds like you need to like reset your dopamine or something, bro. Straight up addiction.
What can you do? What can you do for 40 minutes at a barber's without your phone?
What do they do before phones? Probably chat to the person next to them. Cool.
Well, this guy was on his phone. What the fuck?
Be one of your thoughts, mate. Write some things down.
What were you thinking about, actually?
Dude, honestly, like I think I zoned out.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely just zoned out. Like I fell asleep. Like my mind just went blank.
We need more of that in modern society, man. Not just
Agreed.
24/7.
It was a bit
hooked
peaceful.
up to the.
Like
the
first
screen.
10 minutes, I was like, get me back on. But then after that, I was like, you know what? You can only wait. Life is just a endless wait. What can you do?
Exactly.
Why don't you just observe the way that these guys, he uses clippers?
Yeah, what'd you observe?
What did I observe? Well, I saw a great conversation actually happening.
You saw a conversation.
saw and heard a conversation.
Or subtitles or something.
Yeah, I was that in the zone. Subtitles
Your mind
came
was
up.
generating Subway surfers at the bottom as well, bro.
Honestly, I do not remember what I saw, but what I heard was this guy next to me. Every 60 to 90 seconds, this guy would crack his left leg and his right foot at the same time. So he'd do this, or he'd be like, every like 60, 90 seconds.
Really?
Every single time. And I was like, I didn't know this was possible. Like,
Yeah.
I thought cracking was like a, like a limited.
No, I got unlimited cracks in my wrist. Well, crack it here. Okay.
You can do this.
Okay, stop
Just
that.
keeps going.
Stop
That's
that.
ASMR for you fellas.
That's kind of wild. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was like, time based. Like it just resets your cracking or something like that.
Yeah, I thought you needed to get more gas in the system so you can release the gas.
And that's all I was paying attention to. I was like, I started calculating the seconds after a while. I was like, every 60 to 90 seconds, I'd hear like a twofer. And I was like, damn. And he went for like 30 minutes. I was like, this is actually impressive.
Yeah, this sounds like the longest barber wait ever.
Yeah, well, there was only 2 barbers and there was like 4 people there.
Right.
So I was like, can't do mine. All right, I've got one more quick tale that I wanted to regale you boys. I experienced Halloween for the first time in the US.
Oh, wow. Here we
Real
go.
Halloween.
Real Halloween. What? I mean, I don't know what you guys have experienced Halloween here, but I don't think it's celebrated that much. Like, sure, people have like house parties, dress up in a costume. Pretty far and few though. I feel like not that many.
I think Sen is very anti-Halloween.
Is he?
Every year he's like, it's not an Australian celebration.
Oh, yes.
Because whenever they put something up in the shops, he's always
He hates it.
angry for some reason, bro.
Oh, dude, this was like week before Halloween. It was all prep. Like, what costumes are you getting? And it's like everyone at work being like, we're gonna put it on the chat. Best costume wins this. Even in the office, there's like a competition for like best costume.
You're coming in dressed to the office.
They're coming in dressed and like dressed as I don't know, like a banana or some shit like that.
For Fortnite.
Yeah, like that guy, the default skin. You're coming in with that.
What'd you dress up as?
Nothing, because I didn't expect it to be like that. I had no idea Halloween was going to be like this. So that was like the first basis that I saw of Halloween. Then I went out at night because I was like, you know what? People are going out Halloween. We first started like a little house party, then we go out. Dude, every single person is dressed up. I felt I had to buy something and this was like 10 minutes before. I was like, shit, what do I do? So I just went to Target. I got a Christmas hat because that was the only thing that I could think of.
Come on. Come on. You can do better than that, bro.
Everything was sold out.
Why was there a Christmas hat on Halloween? That feels a bit too
They put the
early.
new stock in.
It was on special as well, half price, $6.
So what did you say you went as then?
I went out as Brown Santa. What else could I say? I had the full beard rocking as well. What else could I say? But yeah, the amount of people like dressed up in Halloween, like I saw some really creative costumes. Guy dressed up as like a milk bottle, but like, whatever the A2 is for the US, like it had the full branding and everything. He had a straw coming out. It's actually really impressive. And it got me thinking that I feel like we should be bringing a bit of that here. A bit of Halloween celebrations, costuming and whatnot. It actually looked really fun.
What is Halloween? Like, what's the significance behind it?
Like the origins.
Yeah,
Why
is
did it
there
start?
actual like event that happened or a person or
No, it's
someone
like-
just decides to dress up one day and it caught on?
Actually, it's a good shout.
We did like a Halloween quiz at work. So that was like our celebrations. And so
But you did the quiz, normally dressed
yeah.
in mufti.
At home
Mufti.
on Kahoot is the quiz that I did.
So do you know the origin
The
story?
origin story is apparently it's like a Celtic thing. It's like the day of Halloween is like when the souls of the dead like come back. It's like that.
The Mexican one.
What's that Mexican movie?
I know the Coco.
Coco. It's like
one,
that.
Miguel, the guitarist.
Yeah,
the kid.
Yeah, what is that song? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like when the
Day of
souls,
the Dead.
Yeah,
Day of the Dead,
it's kind of like that. It's like you go through and the souls come here and they lead you. It's all some sort of quackery.
It's like you're giving way to the dead. They're entering a new like realm essentially.
Yeah, but I think it's the dead's coming back to you to lead you.
Oh, okay.
And they'll only come back to you if you're dressed up as A2 Miller and like, other things.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. The one that Halloween's completely lost. It's
No, but then I think then like
it's
Then
just become capitalistic.
no, well, of
You
course.
say that about every holiday.
Yeah.
That's true.
You celebrating the birth of Jesus on the 25th of December? No, you're not.
So,
You're dressing up as Brown Santa and giving gifts. Like,
Well, all I want to say, like, it was actually really impressive seeing people dress up. I will say,
yeah, they love it there, don't they?
Oh yeah, they froth it, and it's like going into a bar as well, dressed where everyone's dressed. My God, the shoving shoulders becomes worse. You know, one time you're shoving shoulder with like a guy as a vampire, the next you're turning around, it's like a guy from Sinners or dressed up as Coco. Man, it wigged me out. I'll be honest, but
I think I told this story ages ago, but I went to like not a Halloween party, but a dress up party where people took it really seriously,
Yeah.
and they had like a competition to see who wins, like wins a prize, and the person that won had like the Ratatouille chef's hat with like a light. And then in the light, you could see the shadow of the rat, like holding his hair.
pretty cool.
And it was an excellent costume. It was actually
That's
an
cool.
excellent costume.
that is nice. That is nice.
But
Yeah.
usually when people like, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I like dress up costumes, but sometimes, I get rushed. I don't have time. There was one where it was like, oh, dress up as the, you start with, dress up with the first letter of your first name, right? The first letter of your first name. So my name's R.
Yeah.
I had a friend, his name was Rajiv, right?
Yeah.
I just dressed up as him. I just put a name tag. He dressed up as me. Put a name tag. I wrote Rajiv. He wrote Rajiv. Job done, mate.
I'm kicking you out, brother.
Yeah. Well,
Low effort, bro.
well, I actually do. But I have become more and more into putting effort
It's
for these costumes because it
next
is a
time-
bit of fun.
Next time that happens, Ratatouille, you should take that guy's chef hat.
I actually might. It's like that's like burned in my head. It was like such a baller move.
What would you do, Miguel? M. Maradona, maybe.
Nah, you put me on the spot here. What's M?
M.
I'll be a mango. I don't know.
Mango.
Michelin man.
The Michelin.
Put some
Man.
tires on.
Yeah, that is actually a good one. Or you could be just Big M potentially.
Big M.
Yeah,
The
like
milk.
The milk. Yeah.
Mackie D's maybe coming as Ronald.
But I feel like, but look, like I thought, Halloween here. I'm on low-key on Zen's side. Don't care for it.
Did you guys do anything for Halloween?
No, it was raining as well, so it was literally no trick or treaters came to my door.
Yeah, I think that's a dying art, dude. Trick or treating.
Oh, really?
It's unsafe these days. But it was actually raining, so the weather did not permit.
What about last year Halloween?
I don't remember last year Halloween.
Did anyone knock on your door though?
You're asking a question I can't answer, bro. I
I
don't
probably wasn't
remember.
even at home.
I mean,
It's such a non-event. I don't remember.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
December 31st, like whatever, was it October 31st?
Yeah.
It's just another day,
It's
bro.
literally like a Thursday.
Yeah,
I don't care for
That's
it.
what I was trying to explain to like a lot of these Americans, and they were like, "Wow, you're missing out on so much. Like this is an event. It's a holiday for us. Like especially with families, they'd be dressing up all their kids in these fancy costumes, chucking in the Slack channel. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Don't care for
Were there
it.
many K-pop Demon Hunters outfits?
There were a lot of K-pop demon hunters. So many.
What day is this? 23rd. It's been a month since Halloween.
Yeah.
And there was.
Well, I haven't been on the episode.
Yeah,
what do you mean? I can't just like pop in and just be like, by the way, we're to Halloween.
Oh, yeah, true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I just got one really quick like shout out. The flight I took was Air New Zealand.
From America?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Went to Auckland, Sydney. I just want to say like the screen of this flight actually exceptional. I don't know what they've done, but it
Probably an
looks like
LG.
Wait, was it LG?
Honestly,
Are you on the payroll?
I genuinely might be LG. Panel was extremely
Crisp?
good. Crisp. It was 4K, and you could connect your Bose headphones via Bluetooth.
That's baller. That's good.
That's new. That you never.
That's
could do
crazy,
that.
actually. Yeah.
I
They
would.
used to give you like that shitty like dongle with
Yeah.
like two connectors.
I've only gotten that.
Dude, connected with ease. I was rocking my Bose headphones, watching Avengers Endgame in 4K. Dude, I don't want to sleep.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
used to
see
the
the
like
screen.
what 240p of
Right.
I didn't have a problem with the actual like quality of the screen. I had a quality with the audio, with those, like you said, the two connectors.
You will have a quality of the screen after seeing this flight. I was like, holy shit, this is new. I don't know if maybe I just haven't experienced it, but the last one I took before was Qantas. That was dog shit. My dongle was broken. I couldn't connect. I couldn't do much. But this one, just want to shout out
Air New Zealand. Shout out.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What a great airline. I mean, Migs, you fly often these days, dare I suggest, to Melbourne.
Yeah.
You're on Orange. Are you on the Orange?
Mate,
Army?
it's 2 hours, brother.
Yeah.
Jetstar.
Yeah. Are you flying Jetstar or what?
I'm flying Qantas, brother.
Oh, wow.
On the company card, mate.
Oh, my goodness gracious. And what's the Qantas domestic? What do they give you?
They give you like a cookie, bro.
Biscoff cookie, bro.
Like a cookie. I don't know what to tell you.
No, but what are the in-flight amenities?
There's nothing.
Domestic, you get nothing.
Sorry.
Domestic, you get like nothing.
Is there a screen?
I don't think so.
No.
On Qantas, there's no screen?
Domestic flight, no.
Yeah, no way.
So they just expect you to listen to your own tunes?
It's only 2 hours. Like, yeah, why would you need a screen?
Is there a screen? I never consider using the screen these days. That's the thing.
Oh,
no matter what flight, no matter what,
That is true. Because
I got an iPhone 17 Pro Max, man. I'll just watch whatever I want on there.
That's exactly what I was saying. I'm with a 256 gig silver edition.
Same thing, mate.
Maybe I could, download a bunch of stuff. I downloaded the whole first season of Avatar. I was like, I'm going to watch the whole first season.
Are you an in-flight entertainment guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I never do it, man. I can't be bothered.
You know what I do love playing?
What?
Like when I'm about to land, like an hour before, the 2048 game where you slide the tiles and you try to create 2048.
Oh, is that still on the plane?
Dude, that
I
is
was playing that like 5 years ago on the plane.
that's an electric feeling, man. Trying to get to like, when you get 512, you're like, yes, now we're cooking.
I'm on.
I've never gone in 2048 though, never.
There's an easy way to play that game, bro.
Is it?
You just go down and right, down and right, down and right, down and right.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Sorry to ruin the game for you, but
Dude, that meta was exposed a long time ago. That's why I'm more of a chess man, actually, trying to challenge,
you play other people on the plane.
I do ask for the challenge.
Love that. Yeah. But no one accepts it.
No, because there's no one else playing chess. Everyone's on their phone, Netflixing. So can I ask the logistics of this? You download some Netflix stuff prior to the flight.
Yeah.
And then are you holding it the whole time with your hands? Or like, is there some sort of mechanism?
Like a case sometimes like this. Where you can like
okay, so you have a case that
for my iPhone 17 Pro Max 256 gigs silver edition.
It stands up, so you can just hands free.
Yeah, or like sometimes you just put it on like what's the tray there, like the food tray.
Well, my missus has a way like you use a Band-Aid or something. You can get it to stand.
Do you use that?
You clip it on type vibe. Yeah,
it's like Velcro.
Can do that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because
there's nifty ways around it.
But then, like, doesn't your phone?
You want to be hands free? Is that what you want?
I want hands free and I want charge on my phone. And I don't think you can have both if you're watching Netflix.
I feel like if you're on a long flight, like 15 hours, like this flight, you're probably sleeping or trying to sleep for half of it, and then the other.
You can charge your phone, bro. There's a port.
No, but the charger, it's like
that's the other thing with Air New Zealand. It's fast charging now.
Yeah.
Fuck, that flight was. I can't wait to get back on.
I think Air New Zealand. I feel like we did a top 10 a while ago, and Air New Zealand was like number 1 or 2. Yeah, airlines.
We did a top 10 airlines.
Yeah, we did a top 10 airlines.
We
Do you remember
top 10 for everything.
I wasn't on the episode, but I remember this.
Yeah, and I think Air New Zealand was actually ranked like at least the top 3.
Well
Dare I say, it might even been first.
Well deserved. Great food as well. I have to say, like excellent food.
Are you on the payroll? What's happening?
I'm just saying you have to experience.
What was the food?
Oh, dude, they had I had breakfast and dinner. And the dinner was like this. It was like something to do with beef, but it was delicious. Normally, I'm a non-plain food guy because the smell gets to me. I feel like the smell is.
Usually, I'm a double plain food guy.
You like plain food?
Like I'm asking for both options. I'll finish the first one and then I'll ask, hey, can I get the other one?
You can do that.
Yeah, dude. It's unlimited. Dude, everything on the plane is unlimited.
Unless you're like Jetstar.
Yeah,
unless you're a budget airline.
No, if you're flying overseas, it's unlimited.
Do you eat plain food? Like, do you like?
Yeah, I eat it. I don't double dip, but I eat it. Like it's good.
A very non-plain food guy. The smell always used to make me nauseous because I don't.
It smells a bit different.
It smells very different, but like in New Zealand, no smell at all. The ventilation's insane. Like actually insane, incredible. Also the toilets, they're spacious. They're really spacious.
Do you fly first class or something?
Yeah,
no,
it sounds like a business class.
Economy, not even
premium economy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, take this flight. Honestly.
Okay. And New Zealand.
Can I use my miles on that?
No, I don't
Is it part of the network?
I don't think it's, is it?
Kia ora, guys. Come on. Get on that flight.
All right, Migs.
All right, I got one quick one. Do you guys know what Sky Sports Halo is?
Sky Sports, that's a channel, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Halo?
That's the game.
Not the game?
Oh, I don't know what this is.
How is the thing on the F1 car?
It's not that either. I think, I don't know when we're recording. It's maybe 2-3 weeks ago. They came out with a new TikTok channel called Sky Sports Halo. It was...
esports.
No. Okay, TikTok channel. It was created to cater sports to the female audience.
Right.
Okay.
They created a separate channel.
It's a great initiative. I'll put
In
it out
theory.
there. I'll
So
put it out there.
only female sports are
Yes.
televised.
So they thought our Sky Sports channel does not cater to women. They cannot understand the concept of sports. So we've got to create a female version for it.
Right.
I will send you boys something. I want you to give it a watch. I'll send you a screenshot. So obviously like the Sky Sports channel, they'll have maybe some highlights. Maybe they'll have, goals, interviews, whatever. Yeah. So they decided, Sky Sports Halo, let's do the same thing. Let's put up highlights and stuff like that. But on the video that I've sent, it's a Erling Haaland highlight when he's through on goal and scoring a goal. And they've put the caption in pink, how the matcha plus hot girl walk combo hits. So this was their whole channel of just content, maybe saying how some guys are hot or this, putting random like girl talk captions on. And they're all in pink. Jeez. They put about 6 videos up, but they were all in pink. Yeah. And they got hella backlash, and then 2 days later, they're like, we tried to create an inclusive channel, but we obviously missed the mark. We'll no longer be posting content.
Holy crap.
In 2025, who's letting this go out?
This is definitely a guy's idea. It's probably like 4 white men, who thinking this is exactly how women think.
Yeah.
Decided to go down this path.
I don't mind the pink. It's just the caption is a bit egregious though.
The caption's so egregious.
It's like, because I thought when you say, it's like women's highlights or something like
no, it's not like women's sport.
It's men's sport highlights with women women in quotation mark.
What they think.
Funny captions or whatever. How the matcha plus hot girl walk combo
That's
hits.
ridiculous, dude.
On an Erling Haaland highlight.
And they've clearly thought, that's their thought being like, because matcha's in the zeitgeist right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's like good.
It's like relatable, guys.
Yeah. God, that's silly. That's actually silly.
Was there any other examples?
That's the one example I have.
Has that shut down? Or is that
it's shut down?
It's absolutely gone.
They posted they only have one post. Now I'll read it out. Our intention for Halo was to create a space alongside our existing social channels for new young female fans. We've listened. We didn't get it right. As a result, we're stopping all activity on this account. Do some research going in, brother. Who thought this was a good idea? Also,
because in my head, I thought you were saying this is a channel exclusive for women's sports, maybe some sport that hasn't been televised, like volleyball or water polo or something like that.
No.
Erling Haaland. What is the point of this? Just watch the main one.
They want to get women into men's sport. That seems like the target. That seems like all this is about.
They said introducing Sky Sports Halo, the little sis of Sky Sports, bro. What is that about? And they're like, we're all about sports and championing female athletes. And they're posting Erling Haaland.
Well, I don't mind the mission.
In theory, great. I can understand.
Yeah. It's just the execution is
But the execution was so bad.
I reckon they've chucked that into ChatGPT.
But do you think it's even a guy? I genuinely think it's who's been doing this? Who in the ESPN, Sky Sports or whatever has come up with this idea?
It's all blokes. It's Kush's right. It's all old white men who thought, women can't get into sport normally.
Involved women and being like, what are your ideas? And then they're like, thank you. We're going to go with this. That's what they've done. That's 100% what they've done. This is that's classic corporate, classic corporate.
Out of touch with the common man or woman.
It's actually incredible how often this happens though. You know what I mean? Just companies blundering deluxe.
And you
know what I mean? I don't even understand. I can understand the mission, right? Let's get women into sport. Fantastic. Great mission. For them, commercially, it makes sense. They get 50% more market share, right? Fair enough. They're thinking, all right, boys, how do we get women into sport? You know what's popular? Matcha and pink.
Let's throw that on some highlights.
Chuck all that on the screen and then call it a day, So, it's a bit.
And also, there's so many examples of companies doing this and failing. Why? How do you not learn from this? How do you
Well, I don't think any company's done this in particular. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's so much easier. For example, if you look at Nike, right? Nike campaigns and adverts are inclusive, and they do it really well in terms of getting women involved into this sort of stuff. And it's all nice and classy. It's done tastefully, this and that. And you got Sky Sports, which is, to be fair, is a right wing. It's like a heavily right wing media organization, is it not?
Yeah, I think so.
Sky.
Yeah.
So, mate, these guys have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, next segment, corporate starter packs. So what this segment's all about is we're going to give you some very healthy survival tips and must-dos, maybe even some don'ts for roles in certain sectors of the corporate world. So, for example, my first one will be project manager at a tech company. And then Ro, you'll have something. Miguel, you'll have something.
It's how to get ahead. It's how to get ahead in the corporate world, which is all we're all here for.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And we're hoping that you actually use this advice and get ahead in the world.
Oh,
We always say we're not a financial advice podcast.
No, we are a corporate advice podcast.
We're a career advice podcast.
There is
This
no doubt about
segment
that.
is all about advice. Okay. So for the very first one, I do have project manager at tech. And I think first you need to be a massive fan of the principle of ownership and investment. And I am talking about humanity when you're in the tech world. So really it's all about your delegation skills. You really need to be familiar of that this person, I'm going to give them a task on what to do. So like Ro, Miguel, I should be looking at you as people that are below me. And you need to get in that mindset.
Yeah, you need to personally believe that you are better
Exactly.
than the people that you work
Like this
with.
work coming in,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm above it.
You're above
The
them.
people below me need to do it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's what project management is all about. To be honest.
Exactly. And I say start young with this mindset, uni, school, whatever it is. You got a group project. You're the first one to start delegating. You do this part, you do this part. And you're there just doing the very easy. I'll do a little bit of research and maybe some slide formatting.
I'll tidy up the slides. I'll
There you
tidy up
go.
the slides.
There you go.
Because delegation is important. Do you know
Absolutely.
what I mean? You are in control at that point.
It's either you delegate or get delegated.
Yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Exactly. So you need to really, in the end, familiarize yourself with the mindset of, you don't have to do too much work. The others will do the work for you.
But you will take all the credit, of course.
That is really important.
Massively important.
You manage them perfectly to the T.
Because if it wasn't for you, that work would not have gotten done.
Precisely.
Without you, they are
would've
sheep
known-
without a shepherd.
Who would have known what to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Consider
All right.
yourself the Messiah, the Nissan Al-Gaib,
Okay.
the Quasit Hadarich. Consider yourself all those terms. Okay?
So seal number one.
Exactly. And now we move on to communication. I think it's a big pillar of the corporate world.
Massive. Absolutely massive.
And so for communication, you really need to learn one thing. And that's find all the ways possible to say, it is not my fault. That is what you need to do. So, here's a few that I'm hoping that will help you. That sounds like a dependency issue. I believe the coding from engineering requires investigation. Are you doing the investigation?
No, but
It just requires
You don't
it.
know what coding is. You've just seen that on the first frame of the Matrix film. You don't know what anything is about coding.
nothing.
And a couple more, I think the most important thing as well is never factually state something. Never say, yes, it is because of X. Say, I believe it is because of X.
Yeah.
I think it's because of X. Never put your foot down because that might.
It comes back to bite you.
It comes back to
You
bite
got to always,
Never be
nothing
accountable. Never be accountable.
Exactly. Remember, you're managing the people who are accountable. Remember that. And really, the last tip that I want to say is all about how you should be perceived in the workplace. And that is look busy. You never have to be busy, but look busy. Wherever you're going, whatever it is, lunch, break, meeting, take your laptop with you. And tuck it under your left arm and walk.
walk with a purpose. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Walk with some absolute urgency, some haste.
Because remember, you are better than them. You are looking down at them. So walk with that level of urgency. And of course, the last thing is, make sure you have several meetings booked in your calendar,
Oh, even if they don't exist,
whether it's Focus Fridays, whether you're busy, whether it's a lunch maybe for 2 hours. Block it out and maybe even change your calendar to private so it's always busy. No one knows what you're up to, but
They don't need to see that.
You are busy. They should be struggling to put a meeting in your calendar.
Oh, it should be an absolute nightmare. They should be rearranging their own schedule to work with
Exactly.
you.
Because you are important. You are the project manager.
Yeah. Well, look, I think all those tips are, if you want to get ahead, that's what you have to do.
Sage advice.
Especially the lack of accountability. That dare I suggest is the most important because it's like a relationship. Like when you get in conflict with your partner, it's not you versus them, right? It's you and them versus the problem. And in this case, it's you and the manager versus the problem, which is the engineers. You know what I'm saying? That is the real key. So it's how can we move forward on the path to fix their issues?
Exactly.
It's not you. It's never you. All right. Speaking of engineers, all right. Now, this is how you actually get ahead if you're an engineer. How to push back against the project managers.
Here
dare
we
I
go.
suggest. But look, if you want to be a good engineer, let's talk about the dress code first and foremost, right? Because you need to actually give off the fact that you are a talented individual. So you need to wear a hoodie, oversized, dare I suggest. Jeans and the trainers is also the uniform, because no one really trusts a well-dressed engineer. You need to look disheveled. You need to look like you've been up all night drinking Red Bulls, coding, right? You cannot look pristine. This is not, in all other aspects of corporate life, you need to look the part.
Right.
When it comes to engineering, the more disheveled you look, the better engineer you will be. Right? Now let's talk about the setup. First of all, your MacBook needs to be covered in stickers.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It needs to be there. You cannot even see the Apple logo on there. And it's a MacBook. Let's be clear about that. It is a MacBook. No doubt about it. It needs to be covered in stickers either with your own company or with other companies in the tech ecosystem. So you are on top of what's happening. You got your finger on the pulse. Very important to project.
Yep.
Then we move on to cameras. Like, what do you do in meetings? Because obviously you will be put into meetings. Now, the main thing here is to not have your camera on, right? You need to turn it off at all times. If you are forced to put it on, you must have a virtual background. No one can know where you are. You need to have this air of mystique around you, right? Yes. He's the engineer that, where is he? Is he working from home? Is he working from the beach? Where is he working? It doesn't matter where you're working. The job gets done.
He might be opposite you, but guess what? It's a virtual background of the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
It's a camera.
You never know.
You never know. And now let's talk about the schedule, right? Because this is the thing. Many people tell you, come in early, start early, be the first one to arrive, be the first one to leave, or the last one to leave. Kind of a philo system, first in, last out, if you're into these accounting principles. But if you are an engineer.
Or the mining industry.
But if you are an engineer, your hours are not 9 to 5. They're like 11 a.m. to like 11 p.m., right? So the main thing is that you cannot rock up at 9 a.m. That signifies that you are being lazy, right? Your workday starts at 11 a.m. You are offline until 11, right? And in that time, you can do whatever you want. Your schedule is free. But the flip side of that is you must actually work later, So whether you actually want to do the work later or you just want to schedule messages later, I'll leave that up to you, right? As long as you're scheduling the messages, once a week, dare I suggest, you need to have a 1 a.m. message that gets scheduled. Bang, status update. Finish this task. Even if you finished it 4 hours prior, right? Because it's not about it's just showing the fact that you're doing the work takes 4 hours out of your day. Let's be real, right? Let's be completely honest. But it's how you can space that 4 hours to give the prestige that you are actually, in fact, a 10x engineer.
You're building a story.
Yeah, you're a storyteller, right? This is a narrative, and the corporate's all
work
about
until 1.
Yeah,
that's the narrative. I'm a hard worker. You're all offline. I'm online.
I'm going to add one part to yours as well.
Oh, please.
The communications part of an engineering person.
What communications?
Exactly.
You don't like 1 or 2 word replies?
No. You should be confusing because you are the person who knows and understands the tech. No one else gets it, right? So whenever someone asks you a question,
especially a non-technical person,
just go ham. The coding on the Python or the SQL. Just say whatever the fuck.
Yeah, jargon, APIs, SDKs, mate.
And then when they don't get it, condescending.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you want me?
You don't know C++?
Yeah, dude, come on. So I think that's a really important part because then you have power. These product managers, these product, whatever these people, they're relying on you to do that work. And you know what? If maybe a certain day you want to chill, relax a little bit, just confuse them.
Oh, and look, Billy, on that, right? Another thing is important when you're in engineering, right? The key is to never give firm estimations on how long things will take. That is it's like what you were saying about, I think it'll take this long, You never say it'll take this long. You say, look, all right. You just give them Fugazi estimates and then, job done. But
coding requires this level of investigation. What does that mean?
Yeah. I'll figure out once I start building. But that is an engineer. That is an engineer through and through. Migs.
Alrighty. My one. Different realm. I'm going Big 4 graduate.
Oh, talk to me, Mick.
So this is a role I'm sure a lot of people have either done or are looking for or know stuff about. All right. Before you even start the role, you're interviewing, you're doing all this, you need to learn the art of performative teamwork and performative leadership. Keynote being performative.
Exactly. Very key.
So when you get to those assessment centers, the recruiters need to know who you are. They need to know that you appreciate Tom, Dick, and Harry's input and you are a leader of the team.
Yeah, look, the key KPI here is just number of words spoken. It's not
tone.
Quality and tone.
And tone.
Massively important.
Exactly. You're welcoming. You love them.
Great idea, Harry.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Let's
Let's link that with Tom's idea.
Tom's idea. Mate, fantastic. I think we can both work together.
That's a leader.
Synergy, as they say.
Exactly.
You want to drop those words, you know what I'm saying?
And then once you're still interviewing, but once you're in as well, you need to rehearse some answers of some frequently asked questions, such as, what do you love most about EY? And what do you enjoy about audit? Because these questions will be asked, and whether you believe it or not, you got to say something.
Yeah, you need an answer.
You got to say something deep and profound that, when you were 5 years old, you saw the financial systems and thought, these need checks and balances. I love it. Yeah. I absolutely love it.
That's the thing. Like when you're interviewing for these roles, I want to see that you've had a deep connection with the financial world. Like whether it's when you were 6 years old and you were, watching The Treasurer and all these other kids wanted to know what they wanted to grow up in the club. And you said, I wanted to,
make sure his numbers are correct.
His numbers are correct. Everyone's like, I want to be a soccer player. But you said, no, The Treasurer was my hero.
Exactly.
Club.
My goat.
All
right. Next thing you need to do, you need to cancel all your end of year and end of financial year plans. Because, buddy, your nights, your weekends, you're working overtime.
It's a shame.
Is it paid? No,
unpaid.
But you're working on tight deadlines for these large projects where you're thinking, man, you could have told me about this like a month or two ago. I could have done it during work hours. But you're there till like 12 a.m. To build on that, to avoid depression, do not, and I repeat, do not calculate your actual hourly salary. All right. Don't factor in that overtime. Don't factor in that weekends, because then you're thinking, who could be getting paid less than I am at this rate?
Well, first of all, when you're a graduate Big Four, your salary is like 67K. Yeah. So already you're not getting paid. Then you're working probably 60 hours a week, sometimes 70 hours in busy periods. When you do the math, you realize that you could have been staying at that, McDonald's casual job.
At least I get double loading on Sundays, mate.
Exactly. Time and a half on Saturdays.
Exactly. To build on that, your new source of dopamine, because before, when you're a graduate or you're in uni, you're playing game, you're playing sport, you're doing all this, you get to have some fun activities. But now your new source of dopamine will be scabbing all those free snacks someone's left in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's it.
After works drinks, and that one time they're catering those lunch and learns, mate. You're living for those moments.
You got to make sure that you don't get seen scavenging, because it's a bad look. You know what I mean? A bit of a CLM.
But it's fine. Everyone's doing it. Because this is what they're looking forward to, mate. They're looking forward to that one email you're getting that this Friday, this person's coming in, they're talking about this. Lunch is catered.
Mate, Messina's in the office on Thursday. Absolutely, I'm coming in.
Mate, forget about those, traveling overseas, and this is what life is about.
I saw that on Friday. Frango's in the office. I was like, wow. Say less.
Wow.
Right. The next thing you need to do is you need to study the corporate dictionary, because this will be new to you as a Big Four graduate. You'll need to, or else you'll be blindsided. You need to learn all these new terms such as fireside chat, brown bag session, town hall. They all mean the same thing. It's a big meeting. It's a big meeting, but they've got these names and you don't want to be that guy's like, what?
Oh, well, actually,
where's the fire?
Fireside chat, actually, it's what I like about the fireside chat sometimes is for ambiance, they actually have a screen with a fire on top,
Yeah, the virtual.
Yeah.
The ones I've been to, they don't even bother, mate.
Oh, man, you got to have the ambiance. But let's be real, fireside chat actually is a bit more intimate, I dare say.
Yes. The lights are dimmed, of course.
Exactly. Still a big meeting at the end of it. The last thing you need to do, Big Four graduate, your Friday afternoons, remember to block them out, because they're not going to be complete unless you're rushing to do a week's worth of timesheets 5 minutes before they're due, or else head of HR chasing you up, your manager's chasing you up, and you don't want that reputation.
No good.
All right, I've got one more. The legal team. And this honestly applies, I think, to every company.
Sure.
Because to me, legal, you're a dick. I'm going to put it plain and simple. And you need to inhabit that dickiness at a very
The problem is
stage.
you're right. You're a handbrake. People already don't like you. So how do you get ahead? That is the question.
You're not really adding value to anyone's project. You're always detracting.
You're actually dragging them back. You know what I mean?
And so I think get in that mindset early as well. Like just be that person. Walter White once said in Breaking Bad that he feels alive. And you need to feel that way when you are the person being the dick, the blocker, the person saying, no, we can't do that. Even though you probably haven't read the law. You haven't read the legislation. What the fuck do you know about page 42 of the Constitution or whatever it is?
Not compliant. That's all you need to know.
That's all. And who's going to question you? What are they going to be like? Oh, could you tell me exactly what we're non-compliant about? None of your business, right?
None of your
business.
So you really need to feel alive. And look, there's another character that I want to bring about, Homelander. In his words from The Boys, he says this speech: I am stronger. I am smarter. I am better. I'm not some weak need fucking crybaby that goes around fucking apologizing all the time. And why the fuck would you want me to be? And that is exactly the mindset that you need to be when you're in legal. Always show up late to the meeting. Never, ever be the first person in the meeting, but be the first person to speak in the meeting. You know, you could just be like, hey, sorry, guys, what is the purpose of this meeting? You know, you got to be strong. You got to be affirmative. You got to be an asshole. And that is how you be a successful legal POC, in my opinion.
Look, but I think with the legal team, like, yeah, many people would think like to get ahead, it's very hard because you have to block out a lot of negativity because realistically, the only people in the company who like you are your colleagues.
Exactly.
You know, the people doing the same job as you. Everyone else is you know, they're hoops you have to jump through.
That's why I'm saying get off it. Like just be excited when you're pissing people off.
Exactly. You need to embrace it
Yes.
for you to go far. There's no doubt about it.
Is it a thankless job?
Yeah. To be fair, it is.
Because without you, find galore.
That is true. That is true. Those regulators are coming after you.
Yeah, there was a big bank now.
All right, my one is a sales rep. So if you look, I've talked about sales in the past. I myself was a salesman in a previous life.
Here we go.
Specifically B2B SaaS sales. But if you are a sales rep, like your online presence is actually far more important than your actual presence, right? You must be active on LinkedIn. You must, what you want to do is, here's actually key, right? Here's a hot tip for young players. You need to update your LinkedIn with all the companies you've been to every year, what your attainment to quota was. 2019, 110% to quota. 2020, 115% to quota. Maybe you got a President's Club in there somewhere.
It's like putting the ATAR on.
It's like putting the ATAR on.
What if you don't meet the quota? Do you
Well, this is the beautiful thing. You can just lie. Because there is no honesty among thieves, right? So you're putting down whatever numbers you want. Now, if you hit 60% to quota, right? What you want to try and do is like, you want to try and like time and a half it.
Yeah.
Right?
Round it up by 50.
Plus 50, 110.
there you go.
Something that's a good number. But you don't want to be 110, you want to be 107, 108 to make it
Right.
an area of legitimacy,
Yes.
right? So that's key number one. Key number two is on Instagram, right? Amongst your friends, you need to constantly be sharing things like, you know, Gary V motivational posts, right? Because you need to show that you have a growth mindset. You know, you're a young hustler.
You're learning always. That's the key.
That's the key. It's the perception, right? It's the
Yeah.
perception versus reality.
Are you watching those Gary Vee videos?
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
But you're sharing them.
But you're sharing them, right? And you're having some sort of, you know, inane quote, something like the lion doesn't care about the opinion of sheep or something to that effect, right? And suddenly because the thing is with sales, you're following your colleagues. This is not for your friends to see.
Yeah.
This is for the people at your company to see that you are a go-getter. Very important. Then socially, it's very important to what to do socially, right? To get ahead socially, you're going to have to drink, right? And you're going to have to drink a lot. Well, let's be completely real. So ideally here, you want to be the one kind of planning the fun activities.
Right.
So when it comes to B2B SaaS sales, right? Realistically, you are working very few hours.
Yes.
Realistically, right? Because you're on the phones cold calling people. Now, who are you cold calling? Are the people who are working 9 to 5, right? And they have meetings. So outside of that time, you are the one who needs to provide the fun.
So you should also be a culture lead is what you're saying.
You need to step up with the culture.
Yes.
Because the thing is to get ahead in this world, right? Your sales quotas are one thing. You are defined by your numbers. However, if you are a good fit for the group, if you're good in amongst the group, right? Good areas. If you're finding nice pubs to go there,
Yeah, play on.
right? You are in fact actually going to get by okay.
Yes.
Right? You are going to be promoted to your account executive. You're going to be promoted to your country manager. Now, in terms of actual selling, right? What you want to do is do as little as possible, right? What you want to do is call them and then hand them off to your solutions engineers,
Right.
your engineers who actually do the work, right?
Yes.
What you're there to do is orchestrate. It's like the project manager. You got to there pulling the strings. You bring in people more qualified than you that can talk technically about the products because you yourself have no technical skills. You yourself don't understand, right? So that your main job actually is to get the client in and then throw them off to someone else. If it doesn't work, you blame them.
You're a door opener.
You're a door opener. And that is how you get ahead in B2B SaaS sales.
Play on. Right, last one today. I've got marketing. Right. Candidly speaking, marketing, you'll get by. But if you want to get ahead, maybe these are the tips for you. All right. So marketing, one of the key things about marketing is you're going to be spending more time than working. You're going to be spending that time educating people on why you can't reach the entire market and capture every single conversion with the shoestring budget you're given.
True.
All right. The company's going to give you $1,000 and say,
peanuts.
and say, give me the world, reach everyone, get every sale, but you have $1,000.
Yes.
So what do you do?
You lie.
You lie. Through your
lie.
teeth.
You over deliver. you under what is it?
Under promise.
Under promise, you over deliver. But you got to set that expectation every day, every week, because they're always going to come back. Why have we not hit these targets? You got to tell them.
I think this is actually a good rule for life. Expectation settings
Exactly.
in any corporate job, dare I suggest, is the key to getting ahead.
But the problem is these C-suite people, they're going to look down on you because you're marketing. Should be easy enough. You got to somehow learn the trick of the trade to chat nonsense out of your ass. The next one, similar. You got to know how to spin any data you get, any performance you get, any trends you see into something positive, right? Are your targets down? Yes. Are your clicks down? Yes. Have you spent way more than you should have?
Absolutely. Yes.
But there's something positive out of that. And you got to tell the business.
The line may be going down, but the value.
Exactly. The vibes. Exactly. The learnings through the roof.
Yeah, the learnings.
Key takeaways. There's a lot of them.
Can you buy learnings?
No.
No, you can't.
It's an experiment.
Exactly.
Right? You're experimenting.
It's either you win or you learn.
That's it.
That's the mindset.
Even though you should only be doing one experiment, you may do multiple.
It was an experiment going in, but it is now. All right. And this is more of a mindset situation. You got to master the phrase, we're not doctors. We're not saving lives here.
Yes.
Did you run out of budget way too early? Yes. Did you forget to turn on the campaign?
Absolutely.
Maybe. Are your ads actually not running for a whole month? Maybe.
It happens.
Who cares?
Yeah,
You're not a doctor. So what the ads aren't running, man? Let it go. In marketing, just care less. Too many people care too much. Just care less. You'll get by. Next one is comforting yourself after you realize how much data is getting collected on people. Because you're going to go in, you're going to think, dude, they get the data I put in.
Correct.
But no, you start talking to all these platforms, you start talking to all these people, and you realize they've got everything on me. Everyone has everything on me. And to be a successful marketer, you got to be at peace with that. You got to peace with all these companies know too many details. They've connected too many dots and know everything about my life. Yeah. So if you're anti that, you're not going to do well. You got to accept the facts.
Yeah, there are a lot of people like who are who talk about privacy and are very concerned about.
There's no privacy, boys.
Yeah. And that's the problem. Like you need to get rid of that fear.
Exactly.
To succeed in marketing. There's no doubt about it.
The way they connect the dots is crazy, boys. Right. Something you need to navigate as a successful marketer. You're always going to have reps from platforms. So Google, Facebook, you're running ads to them. You're going to spend so much money. They're going to give you a rep, and they're meant to be, customer success. They're meant to be in your best interest. But you're going to realize they're just selling you the next shiny product, mate. They say they're here. They do these strategy meetings. They do these planning meetings. They're like, oh yeah, this year we're going to, increase your ROI by X%, whatever. All of a sudden they're selling you bullshit.
That's the problem.
That just doesn't work, but that's their KPI.
You got to be discerning. You got to understand, what they are into, what you are
exactly.
into.
They're going to sell you a dream, and as a good marketer, you got to realize they just got their own KPIs they're going to reach, mate. It's not going to be good. The last one, as a successful marketer, you probably went into marketing thinking, I did commerce. I could have done finance. I could have done these, but maybe I'm not too good with the numbers. Marketing's all about numbers. Believe it or not, you're going to be spending so much time in Excel. You might be even better than these auditors and finance people at Excel, mate. So that's a warning. Marketing, you think, I'm going to run these pretty ads. I'm going to do all this. Mate, you're crunching numbers. You're crunching bare numbers.
I literally studied marketing and psychology because I thought there was no math involved. Dude, there's stats in psychology and there's math in marketing. It's an absolute nightmare.
It's bare numbers.
So many numbers. And it's like, well, I don't know. I didn't do finance. I mean, the numbers seemed much more.
No, but you go into finance knowing it'll be numbers.
Yeah.
But then there are models and all this and all that.
But finance numbers were,
I guess they're easy.
Not easy, but I found stats like
I think it's like you're trained for the finance numbers. You've done some things beforehand, business studies, economic, marketing numbers.
You're choosing finance because I'm good with numbers. I like numbers.
Where's psychology numbers coming from, sir?
Dude,
let me talk to you. That's all it was.
So those are the hot tips for the young players. Let's try them. Try them all.
Yeah.
We've given you some good advice. Try them all. See how it goes.
All right, we're moving on to our first segment, Then and Now, which is basically we're going to be looking at maybe things we find nostalgic, things we may have romanticized in the past in Sydney, and basically let's talk about what we miss about them and maybe how it is right now, essentially. So I'll start off first. I've got one which is dear to me, the IMAX screen at Sydney. I don't know if you guys remember, because it was in renovations for like 7 years, I believe, but the pre-renovation IMAX, And it had some good memories there. First of all the school excursions. So surely you guys did a school excursion to Sydney IMAX. I watched the Polar Express over there.
You watched a movie?
Yeah, Polar Express. The school took me there.
I went once. What did I remember getting like, it was 40, I think, what I watched.
Oh, yeah.
I think it got wet or something.
Yeah. Surely your school took you there, right?
I don't remember that, but I do remember seeing my first ever 3D movie in
that
IMAX.
theater?
Yeah.
I remember it being too big, just quietly.
Yeah, to be fair, you're a young kid. You're a youngin' going up.
Cranking my neck up like, oh, bro, where do I look?
Screen. And obviously, like these teachers, they've like booked the like front row because they're like, oh, it'll be fine. Chuck them in the front row.
No worries.
So you're in row B too. You're watching this animated, Polar Express fuck off train coming at you. Of course, you're gonna get neck pain the next day. But
Wait, did I also watch Polar Express in IMAX?
I think it was a classic school.
That might have been the excursion, man.
Could be, but
It took you like at 1 p.m., like 12 p.m., it'd finish up like 3. You'd have like a nice little afternoon tea, and then off you go.
bang.
Take you back home. But they'd have like this, even the sign, the little yellow IMAX sign, and
Yeah, that is nostalgic.
the
I'll
way
say
they
that.
had like the movie showings, like they'd have it on that old school like white kind of board and then movie per line. Obviously now they completely removed that.
Was IMAX, was it the biggest screen in the world? Is that
No,
or is it just a max screen?
No,
Like an LG type screen.
IMAX Sydney is one of like, I think it's in the top 10 biggest screens in the world.
Top 10.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of IMAXs on the world.
Guess the other 9, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Oh, wow. Now I'm learning stuff. Is IMAX
A chain?
is a chain?
Yeah, it's a chain. Yeah.
Did you know this?
I feel like, is there an IMAX in Melbourne? No.
Yes, yeah. IMAX has a bigger screen in Melbourne than
I think I watched Avatar in Melbourne.
that would be fucking sick. That would actually be sick.
Right.
IMAX
In the
in
big
Melbourne-
3D as well.
Yeah, IMAX in Melbourne is the biggest screen in Australia.
Wow.
And I think that's like top 5 or top 6 potentially. Like the IMAX in San Francisco, not as big as either of these ones here in Australia.
Have you seen many movies on the IMAX?
Yeah, of course.
In SF?
Of course, dude. It's part of the.
But when does the
AMC
screen
pass.
become
It's in the
too
Battle
big?
Pass.
Yeah, it's in the Battle Pass. Yeah.
Like when is the screen too big? You know what I mean? Because at that point you're just like playing tennis. Like you're watching this just to see what's going on.
I don't think it's ever too big because like
I mean, I think it can be.
obviously like Polar Express row B, that's way too big. But when you're at the back, like row M or N, I think you're fine. You're chilling. But like there's a lot of nostalgia that I remember about the old IMAX screen. Like they never cleaned it properly as well. Like you see popcorn all over the seats, like sticky floors. It was just a nice little core memory. Obviously the IMAX now, I do think it is better. Like just generally in terms of
Objectively.
facilities and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But
Doesn't hit the same.
doesn't hit the same.
Is it like a hotel now? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
W Hotel?
Yeah. W Hotel. Yeah.
So there's still an IMAX there, though, right?
Yeah, there is an IMAX there, but
Okay.
I remember the renovations took like 7 to 10 years or something. It was like egregious. It was so long. No one knew why. Like, it's just a screen. Just fucking replace the projector. That's all you have to do. Like, why is it so long? But, new
Was it worth the wait?
Nah. Not worth the wait. 7 years for like a new screen. No chance. We were robbed of an IMAX. If you wanted to go IMAX, you had to take a domestic trip to Melbourne.
Damn.
So that was not worth, which a lot of people do, by the way. Or did, I should say.
You ever do that?
No. I wasn't that big of a cinephile, but there were
Just get close to the screen, bro. It's like IMAX. Sit close to your laptop.
Is there do you have like bucket list items of like movie cinemas you want to go to around the world?
I did, like the New York one was always the Lincoln Square one because that's an enormous IMAX as well.
No, I'm not talking IMAX. I'm talking just generally. Like, do you have like
Historical ones, is that what you're saying?
or like just like top 10? Like, do you want to see event cinemas in,
Nah.
Connecticut?
Warringamore.
Yeah.
I will say I haven't hit that level of cinema knowledge yet because like I feel like there are some cinema chains like here, for example, like Dendy's in Newtown, great cinema chain. Hayden Orpheum I think is the oldest in Sydney, which is like really cool. But I don't have like, Austria or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like a London one, surely there's like an old school London one, maybe.
There probably is there is
The Globe. Shakespeare's Globe.
There is one actually in London that I saw a TikTok of that looked pretty cool, which was they would play movies and the menu would be like for the movie. So if you're watching like Avengers, they do a menu for Avengers. Or like if you're going to watch...
Oh, like food menu wise.
Yeah, like La
that's
La
cool.
Land, they build a whole menu for La La Land. Like
They
that.
do that at event cinemas. They change the plastic on the cup to
Yeah.
whatever movie you're
Custom
watching.
branding in the gold class.
The Wicked Sunday and it's just a little green added to it.
Green
That's it.
popcorn, job done. All right, I got one. Back in the day, I remember using bus passes to get on a bus for free. It was beautiful. Little, and it would be different colors every single year. So you get the bus pass, you put it in a beautiful little plastic sleeve, and then you would present it to the
You
bus
flash
driver,
the bus driver
and he would let you on,
with your bus pass.
and he would let you on at no extra cost. Nowadays, we have obviously the Opal card, and kids still get a free Opal card with a different color.
Yep.
But I got to say, like, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I would prefer an Opal card back in the day, because I do think the Opal sound when you tap is quite satisfying. But there's something about like figuring out what the next colorway is every year, like that excitement. I don't know if you experienced this course. Did you have a bus pass?
I did have a bus pass, and I agree. There's also a collector's kind of thing there where it's like
The collector's edition.
yeah, where you
pay
can
extra for
collect
the-
these bus passes.
Collect all the colors, mate.
Yeah, I did. I did have a bus pass collection,
Yeah,
and it would have your name printed nicely along with your
Who's
address.
collecting Opal cards now?
Oh no, there's no way you're collecting Opal
Concession.
cards.
There's always that one guy in school for some reason didn't get a bus pass. Like he didn't sign up to the program or something,
Yeah.
but he always wanted one. So then you'd like photocopy yours and then you'd go to like Woolies or like Office Works and find the highlighter that matches the color and then you color it in.
You reckon this is a common experience?
I'm sure it's a hella common experience, man.
Old fraud back in the day.
Because the printers wouldn't print the right neon
Correct.
yellow or pink or orange. So you got to get the highlighter and color it in for them.
Yeah, this is the start of like, your young forgery career. It's like you're trying to make banknotes, you know what I mean?
Banknotes, yeah.
It's bus pass.
And then what I remembered about the bus passes in the fine print, it's like you can only use them, this time to this time. Technically, you can only use it from school to home, but no one abide by that. But the bus drivers were sometimes like, mate, it's 5 p.m. You should be home by now.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to use your bus pass.
No, I don't know why they're so pressed about that. Like,
Do you think, yeah,
because
let me on.
You forget your bus pass, and they would be like, "Where's your bus pass?" It's like, bro, I'm literally like 4'4".
Yeah.
Got a school bag.
The bag is bigger than me. Who do you think I am?
Like, what kind of criminal organization network do you think this is? I'm trying to sneak on buses for free.
But you know what this reminds me of as well? Another like nostalgic thing is the old City Rail passes. I don't know if you remember those, where you get different colors for different train lines.
We used to
There's
get
like a
those.
red, there's a blue, there's like a green, and it would literally have it printed like, Wynyard to Pennant Hills or something like that. And it even tell you
Very
like,
specific.
it had the cost. It'd be like $5.40, and it had like also like a barcode or like a number assigned to the ticket, and then you have to insert it to the machine and read it and like spit out. I don't know if you remember that. The old
I
City
actually
Rails.
do not remember this, like at all.
No, this was very because I think this.
Are you talking about tickets or train pass?
No, like actual tickets. Like these were tickets. These were the City Rail tickets.
So do you insert them and then it's like the tube or like
Kind of,
the
yeah.
like the underground subway in
Yeah.
New York? Was it the same sort of system?
Yeah.
You put it in and then it spits out and you pick it
Do you
up?
remember? Do you not remember buying train tickets?
From the vending machine. You'd have to buy them from like
I
the
remember
vending machine.
going to. I remember having to buy once or twice from our school one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But the
vending machine.
big vending machine, and it's not like you type in anything. It has a button for every single station.
Yes, no, that is coming back to me now.
So you have to put from and then to, and then it spits out a
Do you remember this?
price.
Tickets like this?
Yes, I do remember this. I
These
do
are
remember this
classic.
now.
Look at it. It says Woolite Creek to City, GST 49 cents, card number 9497.
No, the vending machine is actually pretty iconic. Okay,
Now, none of that, man. Just tap on, tap off.
way easier to be fair.
Don't have to
Far
worry about
better.
anything,
Yeah,
bro.
this machine. You remember this?
yeah, I do.
Fuck, look at it. Look at all the
There's
bloody-
too many buttons.
stops. They're all That's actually insane. There is 10 columns and like probably 25 rows.
Mate,
of
whatever.
vending
This is
machine.
why things didn't progress in that time, because if you had to add a station, you had to replace and add it on every single one of these vending machines.
Oh,
So
that
people
is
just got
true.
lazy. Like, nah, I don't want to do that.
It was pretty cool though to collect like the red, greens and blues, different train lines. I remember I had a little collection, but I don't know where it is now.
Did you have a? Yeah, I was never a collector. That was not part of my collection. I'll tell you that much for free.
I think I collected like 10 and then I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out of here.
But I don't remember because the one that at our school, there was no gates.
Yeah, because
So
we.
it was inside. It was like on the platform, was it not?
Yeah. It was on the other side. Because as you were walking into the station, he was there.
Yeah.
But I remember we got a train pass and I never used it. Because it's our station and the station we got off at, there's no gates. So why'd I get a train pass?
Yeah, this is the problem. Now there's gates everywhere. Like,
Well, some stations don't have them. Like if you were to go to Thornley to Normanhurst, one stop, there's no gates. You can still do that.
they don't have gates. They don't have Opal gates.
No, because we're metro merchants, man.
Yeah,
the
no, I know
metros,
that, yeah.
every metro has gates.
Yeah.
Most train stations, a lot of them don't have gates.
Yeah, actually a lot of like McDonaldtown doesn't have gates.
McDonald's, you freaking that?
Meadowbank doesn't have gates as well.
It's an honesty system for
so
a
they
lot of
haven't patched
places.
that system yet. They haven't patched it.
Yeah,
it's
no
not
notes
patched.
have come in.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, good times.
All right, I've got a niche one. Do you boys remember Mark Viduka?
How could I forget? Carried us to the 2006 World
Yeah,
Cup.
captained the Socceroos to the World Cup. He played for Leeds, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, a whole bunch of teams. He was one of the biggest Australian footballing icons ever. He retired in 2009. And what he's done now.
Yeah, it's 2025.
Exactly.
Where's Mark Viduka? Where are they now?
Australian icon. He's gone to Croatia and he started a little coffee shop.
Oh.
And now he's living his life just running a coffee shop.
In Croatia.
Yeah.
What a beautiful...
Because a lot of footballers, they go into management, punditry, try to start big businesses. Your mate Gary Neville, he's a big entrepreneur of sorts.
Yeah.
Big Mark Vidukes. All he's done, gone home, his ethnic hometown, started a little coffee shop.
He's got the bag, he's got
But has he got the bag? Do you think Mark Viduka has got a bag?
surely during that time he made a lot of money.
During that, he retired in 2009.
No way he made money.
The contracts then versus now are completely different.
You reckon? Like his net worth?
I'm sure he's still a multimillionaire.
Yeah, he's
respectfully.
doing all right. But I'm saying like...
I'm sure if he has a slow Sunday, it's not like, this is going to be tough.
But are you saying he's struggling now, do you think?
I'm saying he's living his life. But I'm saying it doesn't matter how much money comes in and out. He's comfy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, I told you about this story when Doug Bollinger, famous Australian cricketer, multiple caps, mowed my lawn with his business, Coochie Cleaning Services.
I remember this.
So, you know what I mean? Like, just because you're a professional athlete doesn't mean it's all sunshine and rainbows. Ed Cowan works at like an investment firm. He's also a Australian cricketer. Nathan Bracken, he looks sloppy. I think he's in sales now.
Dude, isn't this sad? Like these guys they represented
the
nation.
country. Yeah.
I think big Lucas Neal, also Socceroos captain, he filed for bankruptcy a couple of years after retirement.
See, like it's not
slippery slope.
Are we paying our athletes enough is a question.
They should be getting their bags from
You're not seeing LeBron James like going down this path, dude.
It's like the veterans, you know what I mean? Like the support needed after they
Doug
finish.
Bollinger, right? He's probably like, do you reckon he's Patty Mills of the NBA? Maybe is he that equivalent? Potentially.
I don't know why you're looking at. Neither of us are going to be able to corroborate this information.
Shit. I don't know, but
there's no way Doug Bollinger.
What era did he play in? What years?
Doug Bollinger?
Yeah.
He was there
like
for 4 5 years.
early 2010s, like early 2010s.
Patty Mills like peaked around. He's been
but he's on that NBA money, bro. That's multi-millions.
Also, Patty Mills has been in the NBA for like decade.
That is true.
Doug Bollinger played for like a couple of years, job done, and now he's Coochie Cleaning Services in the Hills area.
Shout out.
But so I mean, fair enough. Mark Viduka. Look, to be honest, that's kind of like my dream. Like, you know,
like go so yeah. Also, I want to talk about this. Like, I like when people have like these dreams where they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go to this place and I'm gonna open this store and I'm gonna do this. Because I remember our ancient history teacher at our school, he like said at one time his retirement plan was that he wanted to teach ancient history, but he wanted to do it at cruises for the elderly people. So
what?
Niche.
No, but this
crazy life dream. It's beautiful.
No, it
I've never
sounds
heard
so
that
good
before.
because you're getting paid to just go on cruises.
Yeah, but cruises aren't that good. But anyways, yes, go on.
Maybe he was a cruise guy, but he was just he's still doing the teaching, and he's got everything, facilities, all paid for him.
Yeah,
you know what? That actually sounds pretty nice. You know, Spartan Empire and pizza buffet after that.
No, I agree. I think like we're all in corporate, right? So I feel like we have
no dreams.
No, we're in the rat race. Like we're in the race. Do you know what I mean? And like I find it very, mad props to anyone who escapes that rat race. Yeah. Now Mark Viduka probably has millions of dollars, so he's easily able to escape that race.
Do you have any like dream that you want to? Like,
no, I don't have dreams. I actually have no dreams.
Rose's dream is to play golf while money still comes in his account.
Exactly.
That's his dream.
That's still like a fair dream, but like surely you want to go around like different destinations, right? Golf destinations around the world.
No, isn't like, but that's just like a...
Or do you just want to go Castle top golf?
No. Like obviously that is the dream, but that's not a good dream. Like a good dream is, like you said, go to Croatia and open up a small coffee shop. You still have to do something productive. Like let's be real. Yeah. If you retire, even with millions of dollars, you get bored playing golf every day. You know what I'm saying? You need...
Stimulus.
You need a purpose, like whether
Ikigai, as the Japanese say.
Yeah, exactly. Your passion meets what the world needs, meets whatever, 4 little things.
Do you have anything, Mix? Something that you want to do? It's a tough question, honestly, when you think about it.
I don't know.
No, but you can't even escape. You have these golden handcuffs that you can't, they say.
No, but sure, there's like a retirement.
No, but I believe what Rose saying, like I could easily say, yeah, I want to travel the world, watch football, watch all these teams. 1 or 2 years later,
you're bored out of your mind.
Done it. I've seen it. What now?
Yeah, that's
you couldn't sit at the bloody hairdressers for 30 minutes with headphones. You think you could just walk around watching movies for the rest of your life? Actually, maybe you could.
I think maybe I could.
Maybe. But
I reckon even 1 or 2 years, you're like,
I think you're right. Like there's just
a movie's a movie.
Meaningful, I guess.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to be like super meaningful. Like it could be fun just to like do a bit of volunteering. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it is what it is. Good on Mark Viduka.
I've got one quick one, which I'm actually not sure what the now is, but I do know the then. And that's the pen license. I don't know if you boys remember that.
Dude, I got mine delayed. My handwriting was poor. Stuck on the pencils while they were on the pens, bro. It hurts.
Humiliating feeling.
Was it year 4? I think it was year 4
year
or year 3 before you enter the potential OC where the pen license has to come into effect. But yeah, I do remember like the idea of a pen license where you know, especially if you have a sibling 2 years older, he's there perusing with a pen and you know.
With the Bic.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the Killer Metro.
Oh, no, that's actually, you're right.
Looking at you from above with the pen, you know, and here I am with a pencil. And,
HB, mate.
Or if you're rich, you had the what were the mechanical pencils? What were the
Pacers.
Pacers, dude. Little rubber on the back, dude. I was old school. Pencil and a big fuck off rubber and a sharpener as well.
Oh, you didn't spend your time having to put the lead in the little freaking urethra of the pacer.
I didn't have the soft touch for the pacer. I'd be snapping
you were
those
snapping
things
the
to
lead.
parts. Yeah, that's the problem. Like
I will say, even when I went to Office Works, I was like, Mom, Dad, can I buy a pacer? It was like $5.
Kush is crying, dude. He's getting emotional talking about the
I
pacers.
don't know what's happening with my eye right now.
Pen license, really.
Bring off trauma, man.
Definitely not because I rubbed it too much, but
But these days it's all iPads, no? It's all.
Do you think they're banning them from the iPad pencil?
Oh, yeah.
But what is their pen license these days? What are you getting at year 3?
It's a stylus, man. You got to use the thing on the iPad.
Is the art of handwriting dying?
Yeah, dude, mine is cobble scratch right now. Like even mine is chicken writing.
Is it really that bad?
It's really bad.
Like even your cursive and non-cursive?
I haven't written cursive
That is true. I haven't, yeah.
Oh, really? I've gone cursive.
since I wrote my stories back in year 12, bro. Like,
Because cursive was the faster method for writing anyway.
It was a cool way to do it. Yeah, you're right. It was practical as well.
It was really practical because your E would just like naturally flow into like a consonant and it would just be fast, right?
but I think my handwriting's so messy, I don't want to, put that in front of anyone anymore.
We should do a compare the handwriting. I'd actually be really curious to see us write a sentence and see.
And then go to like your year 7 or 8 books.
Yeah, compare.
I think mine would be the worst. Mine is actually so bad.
You know, trust me. It's like I'm writing left-handed. That's how bad mine is.
What I've realized though, handwriting, even when I'm writing like a card, my hand starts to hurt. My whatever muscles it is, they're so out of practice. I'm starting to get hand cramps. And I'm thinking, bro, back in HSC, we were writing what?
12 pages.
12 pages in like an hour?
Yeah, bang.
Wait, but I don't get this. They're still doing like these tests on paper. They're not doing it on like a laptop or a computer. So like they still must have some sort of...
No, we're being facetious. Like they will use a pen. They probably do have pen.
But they're using BYOD way more than
so
we
all
were.
those textbooks and books are gone, right? They're like all on the iPad.
Even when we had laptops, I was PDFing my textbooks.
Bro, I was playing Happy Wheels or some shit.
That's on you, bro. Not 2K.
Oh yeah, 2K GTA San Andreas is what I was playing on my laptop.
No, didn't you download the PDFs? Like I didn't use physical books. It was too heavy.
PDFs, but someone
that was 10 years ago, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, yeah, like Kush said, it's like there's probably 0 textbooks.
Yeah, but it's probably all pre-given now. Like it's all part of the syllabus. Like in this iPad, you have this folder file. Like on a Google.
Nah, bro, you have to pay for it all. I reckon still.
You pay to learn. We
had to pay for our textbooks, no? Did we?
Or
was that uni?
No, not
was
in
that
school.
uni?
That was uni.
Oh.
Uni, you had to pay and sell in the marketplace.
Yeah,
Dude, I still have like accounting 1A textbook in my.
Yeah, you couldn't get a.
Because I couldn't be bothered. No, I'm like, because I bought it off someone for like, I don't know, $20.
Yeah.
I can't bother flipping this because there's a new edition every year.
That's how they get
That's
you.
the problem. Yeah, that is the problem.
All right, last one for today. Do you boys remember the Dolomites? Back in primary school, someone from big Commonwealth Bank would come in. I think I never took part, so I'm just going off what I was jealous of. A couple of kids had folders. They'd put, I don't know, spare change or a couple of bills, give it to this representative, and apparently they put in your account, 5-year-old with a bank account.
Wait, sorry, what?
Yeah, what do you think it was?
As in, I had some guy come in to spiel some propaganda about Commonwealth Bank,
Yeah.
right? And then he would give you like a checkbook, like a fake checkbook, and then your account would be open. And then you would...
I've never had any of this.
What?
Dolomites, no.
You never had Dolomites. You never had some... Bro, it was the envelopes, bro. It's the envelopes.
Yeah,
the big yellow envelopes. You put money in and you give it to them and they put in your account.
Yeah, there is that. But I'm saying he wasn't showing up every week.
Or whatever cadence it was, there was a cadence, bro.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So I remember back in primary school, I was looking at that, I'm like, this is cool. I want to be one of the cool kids.
Yeah, because it's like a grown-up thing to do, have a bank
Yeah,
account.
I feel like an adult, man.
Adulting.
Yeah. You know what it's done now? Got done by ASIC.
Oh, really?
Back in
The shoe company. Sorry. I thought you
let him
said-
figure it out.
I thought you said Asics, where I was like,
No.
okay.
ASICs, the shoe did not take big CBA to court. So the Australian Securities and Investments
Commission or something.
Commission, yes, and could double check that. They got in trouble in 2021. So the program was banned by ASIC because they said that it provided little value for kids and children were exposed to sophisticated marketing tactics.
Yeah, and it was sophisticated.
Back in 2021, it was valued at $10 billion.
The Dolomites program.
Dolomites program.
Fair play.
So probably all the money people have put in, accumulated $10 billion. And I was looking it up. Apparently, someone was saying online that they did the program and at 10 years old, they got pre-approved for a credit card.
No way.
That's fucked. At 10 years old.
No, I don't think.
No, if you're getting the checking book, they're doing this as well, bro.
The checking book is kind of like for funsies. It was a
Nah,
funsies
dude,
checking
it's
book.
these-
You're not
This is-
actually going to be CBA putting in your check and be like, please, brother. Come
It's
on.
these dodgy dealings, man. If you think about it, it is sus. Why am I letting some banker talk to kindergartners about, depositing, withdrawing
At
money?
that young of an age.
I
like,
think it's fine, dude. Financial literacy is important.
at that age,
Of
do you
course
need
at that
financial
age.
literacy? At
Yes.
that age.
Yes.
At 5.
No,
Yes.
you don't. That's crazy to say.
You need to learn the value of money early.
With CBA.
With CBA, with your parents. I
No,
don't care
have
who
a piggy
teaches
bank
me.
at home. Your parents should be teaching you at 5. Maybe at 12. I'll give you 12.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be double.
Get in contact with the bank.
Kind of stuff. Dude, this is like mature level understanding of financial literacy. Like
What
When did you learn compound interest?
No, I don't need to learn compound interest. I just need to learn at 5 to 8. I just need to learn that you should save more than you spend.
I don't.
And
think
who
that-
should be teaching you that?
Yeah, your parents.
Commonwealth
Rohit
Bank.
Senior. Because they'll have your best interest in mind, of
They
course.
will. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Combank did me. I was I'm still on Combank.
CBA, did you?
because
Were you on the Dolomites
I was on
program?
the Dolomites program.
Damn, bro. You're a cool kid.
And they had like little characters as well. Like
So you reckon they're measuring like retention as one of their KPIs from Dolomites?
100%.
no, it isn't like, oh yeah, of course, like that retention metric for sure. But I'm saying like it is probably the best funnel I've ever seen in my life. Like the best funnel. Like I don't know how Combank swindled this, but they probably went to school, pitched this as like a financial literacy program.
Yeah.
All the schools like, fantastic. Yeah, let's get these kids set up with a bank account. And suddenly you've got almost 100% of the kids with a Combank account. And it's just annoying to switch. So you just keep it.
The schools get I saw this as well. The schools get a share of the profit.
There you go. Mate, it's a win-win.
I don't know what profit,
Shit.
but they get a share of the profit.
Profit from what?
That's what I mean.
Who knows? That feels
What could the profit be though? There's no profit.
no, there isn't. I don't know.
Once you're an adult, you start getting fees for the accounts.
No, but
So
that seems
profit?
like way too long to wait.
That
The
also seems
schools-
illegal.
Payback period.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's what they said.
But I'll tell you why. I was pretty pissed off at Combank for their Dolomites program. Like the actual bank account they gave you, the interest rate is like non-existent.
It'll be like 0.01 or something.
It was like, it was garbage. It was basically just like no interest. So you just put your money in there and it's not growing, which is fine because you're 5 and you're putting like $1. But I'm just saying, like, I was on that kind of account thing for a very long time.
Okay, well, I don't think that's on CBA to teach you. Like,
I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it's predatory in that respect.
that's fair.
They gypped 5-year-old Roe.
But I'm saying but I don't think it's a bad thing that CBA, like, what do they call it? As you call it, like sophisticated marketing
Yeah,
technique.
mate.
It was sophisticated. But bravo to the person who came up with that Combank. Fair play.
All righty, that brings us to the end of an episode. Thoughts, Ro, on having Kush here and finally not having Sen?
Feels good, I must admit, to have some diversity. You know what I mean? Like, imagine talking to the same bloke every single day.
I'm glad to have you, Kush.
Yeah.
I'm even gladder not to have Sen.
Exactly.
Really?
That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Should I just
Also.
move back then?
I would love
No,
that.
I've been begging you to move back. My hands on my knees to move back for you to move back.
Yeah, okay.
How long do we have you for, Kush?
We'll have 2 more episodes.
2 more?
2 more episodes. Maybe 3 if we're lucky, but 2 more episodes for sure.
2 more episodes. If you want to catch him, go YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok. Where else are we? We were on X once upon a time. Actually, don't look at X. I don't know what's on there. And we'll catch you guys next week.